about that.
That's right. Well, I recently traded in my my Ford Explorer and the Cash for Clunkers deer, and was able to get a very, very nice Corolla. So yes, we were super excited, me and my wife, about, you know, it's very fuel efficient. It's just a great car to have, and so it's been.
I'm talking about the other thing.
And we had a baby as well.
Okay.
But back to the Corolla, because it's just the.
Tell me a little bit about this whole experience. So you're a father now.
I am a father. Yeah, it's great, man. It's.
What is that like? I mean, how's that changed your life? First of all, did you have a boy, girl?
We had a girl.
What's her
name? Lily.
Lily.
And yeah, you know, it was one of those. You know, I had a brief moment of like, you know, I had a brief freak out moment right when I found out I was having a kid. I was like, oh man, this is real.
Yeah.
Life just got real. And then, you know, but it's been like it's just been a huge blessing. I mean, you hear it all the time, but it's one of those things that if you fully embrace, you know, for me, and fully embrace being a father, it's I can't think of anything more joyful. I mean, it's just been a wonderful, great experience. And so
listen, we're going to jump into another video. We're going to come back, talk to John Rubin some more, find out what else is happening in his life. And so we'll be back with the father, the husband, the man, John Rubin, after this.
Creations grown in, y'all stay hoping, feel they always close in. Lasted COVID on the ropes, wish they was in the open. This broken world is so dim, our souls are searching, groping. For one with hope to hold us close and say goodness in motion. I remember growing up in Dallas, thought me and my close kids was molded straight out, folks was great, now broke that paper float in. Not boasting, man, just saying in my.
On Xtreme Life today, we've got an incredible lineup of some of the best action ever caught on film. Want to see some sick crashes? We're going to witness insane surf wipeouts that'll have you holding on. Next, we'll meet up with Baja 1000 winner Johnny Campbell for an inside look at the meaning of his life. Then it's time to turn it up and rock out with POD's music video, Change the World. Hold on as we fly across to the Swiss Alps for an incredible snowboarding contest. We're going surfing with pro surfer Damian Hobgood and see how God has impacted his life. So get ready to strap in as we put you in the pilot seat on today's episode of Xtreme Life.
Hey, what's up everyone? Thanks for joining us for another insane episode of Xtreme Life as we bring you some of the most exciting action sports on the planet. You guys don't want to miss the great show that we have in store for you. Today we're going to be going behind the scenes at the Sugar Mill Surfboard Factory and see how they make a custom surfboard. But before we go there, check out these crazy wipeouts.
Welcome to Fire by Night. It's good to have you with us on this program, a very special edition committed to talking to you about high school evangelism. You saw the title, Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Jesus' blood, our sweat, and Satan's tears. And this is our creed. We've got a very special guest. His name is Michael Peace. All this and more on this edition of Fire by Night.
Satan, what's up, babe?
Would you stop being so familiar with me?
She can't help it. I mean, she's a familiar spirit. I mean, golly.
Shut up, P! We're not here to have a pity party.
I have got a very important meeting at 1 o'clock at the Kremlin, and you're just gonna have to excuse me.
You lying spirit! Sit down! Go ahead, Satan. Say it! Swear your stinking head off!
No, really, I'm okay. Didn't feel a thing.
His tail's been dead meat for a long time now.
Could I have just a little bit of order here?
No, not since you've been thrown out of heaven.
Although I do respect you, Satan, myself, very much, and I love you.
Okay, now, I want to arrogantly, proudly announce to you that our strategies to overwhelm, invade, and overtake the high school campuses of North America have been a resounding success. Now, your reports. Anger.
What? Oh. Our first strategy was to confuse the nation with the term separation of church and state.
And it worked. See, that phrase isn't really even in the Constitution, but it is exactly what caused him to throw the Bible and prayer right out of school.
I was there when they wrote the Constitution, and the fathead forefathers were not trying to suppress religious freedom. They were trying to protect it.
Down. It's because of these genius strategies that I can present to you these conquered North American high schools. 1,000 points of darkness. These high schools are mine, and don't we love it? And now, let me present to you the top 3 schools in the nation. And there's no business I like the devil's business. Washington High School, total gang infiltration. Jefferson High, can you say highest crime rate? And now it's time for our #1 school, setting an all-time record for drug abuse, Webster High School. And now the demon spirit most responsible for accomplishing these dreadful acts of evil, the one, the only, Mr. Pitiful Fear.
Way to go, Pity.
Well, it wasn't easy.
Self-pity and fear. He's the one who silenced the young believers.
Satan, I got bad news. We just lost our stronghold at Webster High.
Who is that? Worry?
No, that is intimidation.
Oh, baby, we're all in trouble.
Are you telling me that there's a bunch of Christians that are getting together to pray?
No, just one.
But I'm sure there's one that's going to be a whole bunch more.
I just want to thank you for bringing revival to my school.
I can't. It's coming down.
Ah, yeah. Come on, y'all. Put your hands together like this. And it goes like this. Advance. It's about that time to get busy, y'all. And it goes like this. Think it over just for a while. What's a piece about the king? Cause I'm God's child. Guess what have you done to better your life?
Nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Hanging with your friends, driving your bands. You're living your life like it's never gonna end. In the world up to date, you're doing real good, but you know what's up. You're just a hood, you're just a perpetrator, trying to pretend. But what you gonna do when your life just ends? Will you go to heaven, will you go to hell? It's plain and simple, as you can tell.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Steel Roots. We're having a good time today on the show, and the lineup is going off. You guys don't touch the dial. Before I get into all that, I want to remind you, check out our website, steelroots.com. You can check out photos, videos, and you can also just send us an email. Let us know what God's doing in your life. If you got a prayer request, you can send us one there at steelroots.com. Let us know what you think about the show. But now, what's going on today? Brian Sumner, all the way from the West Coast, killing it in the skateboard scene, and he's also killing it for Jesus Christ. Going to be talking about the testimony, what God's doing in his life. We got the truth. It's going to be good times. Don't touch the dial. You can't see it anyplace else but right here on Steel Roots today. We're also going to talk about dealing with temptation. It's something that we all got to deal with. We're going to break it down from the Word of God, share with you what Christ has to say about temptation in your life. Oh yes, and right now, what do we always do? I think we do it pretty good, and it's, yeah, sticking a full stick of dynamite in something, and here it is. Check it out. Oh yeah, back on Steel Roots, more pyro action, some more kaboom, and back by popular demand, oh yes, is the Watermelons. We heard your voice, we got your emails, and 2 wasn't enough, so we stepped it up for some more juice for you. So you guys sit back, relax, kick your feet up, and live through us, because we're going to get crazy right here like we always do, Steel Roots style. Check it out. I love it. Going to get crazy. Hit it, Ray.
3, 2, 1.
Woo! Yeah, that one made me jump. Sweet. Oh yeah, juicy, mushy, stinky, all that good stuff. Check out the website, steelroots.com, and right now, we're cruising back in the studio. Let's roll. Kaboom! That's how we do it right here, getting crazy, and we're blowing stuff up. As you can see, we like to do that, and we're going to keep on doing it. Today on the show, we got Brian Sumner. The truth's in the house. We got to take a quick break, so sit back, relax.
I'm looking forward to seeing what people have to say about absolutes and truth. Yeah, like choices and how they affect our lives.
I mean, here in Vegas, you know, you have the catchphrase, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. And I'm really interested to find out what's so appealing about that catchphrase for people. You know, and so is that what Vegas is all about? Is it all about acting in ways that you know you shouldn't, but because no one will ever find out about it, it becomes okay? I think that's what I'm interested in finding out. So in this life, is there any such thing as truth, as absolute truth, or is everything relative?
Well, the majority of life seems to be relative. I believe your truth is all of your belief system, and if your belief system is a spiritual system and or a logical system, then that's what the truth is to you, and that might also be what's relative to you. So I think it's kind of like they say in the eyes of the beholder. It kind of is the exact same way even with the truth. Oh yeah, I definitely believe right and wrong definitely exists. Who is the ultimate judge of right or wrong is what's really in question for most people.
So why is Las Vegas so appealing to people?
Because you can do. It's a sense of freedom to do whatever you choose without the backlash of ruining your reputation or smearing your character or even feeling guilty, because as you look around, everybody else is doing it too.
Do their choices here, even though it seems like there's no consequences, actually have like long-term repercussions?
My belief is there is long-term repercussions. In fact, there might even be short-term repercussions.
Yeah.
There's a saying, obviously, in the Bible that what is done in the dark shall come to light. You know, it's really up to the person to make that decision of why they do what they do, what they're going to do, and see if they're going to keep poised even in a town like Las Vegas, good old Sin City.